to another, I guess you could say, NASCAR Diecast review. It's going to be a little bit of a different video today. Today I'm going to be going over every single Dale Earnhardt diecast that I own currently. There's quite a few bit here, so yeah, I guess we'll just go in chronological order of every car. And yeah, so starting off with this first one, this is, I think, like a late 80s Earnhardt car. As you can see, the wheels kind of messed up. I don't really know why that happened. It's just kind of, I don't know. This is an older one. I've had this for a long time. So, yeah, I don't know where that happened, but it's still a really nice car, despite that issue. I think this was made by Lionel or Action. I think it says Lionel on the bottom. This is when Lionel and Action were both different companies. But yeah, this isn't going to be like an in-depth review of every single car, because if that was the case, we'd be here for like an hour or so. So I'm not going to be going over all the individual sponsors, you know, all sorts of little details. But yeah, this is just a fun video. I thought I'd show off for all the Dale Earnhardt fans. I'm sure there's a lot of them. So yeah, there's that first one. Next we got this one, which is a 1990 version of Earnhardt's Good Wrench car. I think this was made by Racing Champions, I believe. No, it's made by Matchbox. Okay. So yeah, Matchbox made NASCAR diecast. But yeah, this is the newer Chevy Lumina look that they had in the early 90s. This is more of a old Monte Carlo. Yeah, you can see the wheels are a lot fatter. It's a lot smaller, all short and skimpier. I also have a Davey Allison car, also made by Matchbox. So yeah, they're kind of a cool set to have together. But I don't know why this wheel's not rolling. Is it just not on the ground or something? I don't know. We are taking a look at both 124th and 164th in this video. We're starting off with 164th. Next up, we've got this one. I think this is 1991, I want to believe. And this was made by, I think this was, yeah, this was Racing Champions. This other one was Matchbox. This is Racing Champions. As you can see, it's got the hand-painted look that the old Racing Champions cars used to have. You got these, a lot of the contingency sponsors are stickers actually covering the 3 below, but there. Yeah, it's a very nice piece. Of course, there's no like interior or anything. It's just blacked out plastic, everything. But it doesn't make it any worse. It's still a really nice diecast. I love to have it. Yeah, obviously, very iconic car. So we're taking a look at these today. Next up, we've got this one. This one's I like a lot. I think this is, I don't know. This doesn't have a specific year on it. I think it's just a early 90s version of the Earnhardt car. But yeah, again, this is just iconic. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Even people who don't even watch NASCAR probably know who this driver is. But yeah, very nice diecast. I love the old Chevy Luminas. They look really good. They're probably one of my favorite NASCAR cars. Right, if we have our first special paint scheme, this is the Silver Bullet All-Star car from 1996, I believe. I looked on the bottom that says Lionel, so this was made by Lionel. It's got rubber tires, actually. Look at that. But yeah, this is the during when he had like a special. He did a special paint scheme every single year. So was this 90? I think this was 95 actually, because I think 96 was the Atlanta Olympics car. But yeah, 98, you had the Bass Pro Shops car. I think there was a Wheaties car. And, of course, you had a Wrangler car, which we will look at. I do have a Wrangler car. But, yeah, very nice. Because I love the silver in this thing. I also have the Austin Dillon throwback from 2018. So, yeah, but he's not going to be in this video because that's not Dale Earnhardt. It's just a Dale Earnhardt paint scheme. We're only looking at Dale Earnhardt today. But, yeah. Very nice piece. I really do like this one. This is a really nice one. I know I sound like a broken record, but yeah, they're all iconic. Next, we got this one. This is the 1997 raced version one. Anybody's wondering, Garrett, why the hell do you have a wrecked version of Earnhardt's car? Well, I mainly got it because of the story behind it. Of course, in the 1997 Daytona 500, Dale Earnhardt was still trying to find his first 500 win, and he was running second late in the race. He tried to get past Dale Jarrett. He got clipped and he flipped over, so you see he has roof damage. He ended up doing a flip. And, of course, Earnhardt got in the car, but after he got out of the car, he went back and climbed back in the car drove it back to the pit lane and yelled at the crew to get it like taped up and stuff, get it repaired the best they could, and he ended up finishing on the lead lap in a car that looked like this. Yeah, that would not fly in NASCAR today. And this happened in like 2025, 2024. He'd be like, no, get your ass to the infield care center. But Dale Earnhardt's just a badass, and he drove this car to a lead lap finish after flipping over. So that's why I have it. I have it for the story behind it. It's a very badass story. Dale Earnhardt is probably one of the most badass drivers in NASCAR history. I know he was a little dirty, but it's all right. Nothing a little beating and banging can't do. Or sorry, can't hurt. I probably should say. I've shown this one off before. This is a 1998 version. This isn't the 500 win. We'll get to the 500 win, but yeah, obviously this is the first year of Good Wrench Plus. This is also a Monte Carlo. This is the newer Monte Carlo, not like this one. This is the late 90s Monte Carlo. But yeah, this is the car he finally won the Daytona 500 in. I think. Is this 98 or 97? I can never figure out. It says 1998 on it, so I guess we'll just say it's 1998. Yeah. Also, I noticed that the 3 looks a little weird on the roof of this one. Does anyone else see that? We get a... let me get this one over here. Kind of compare. Does the 3 on this one not look a little strange? Anyone else? It looks a little weird. I can't put... I don't know. It looks odd, but the 3 in the door looks fine. Versus you have Burger King. Does this one have Burger King? Oh, this one has Burger King. Okay, I'm stupid. But, yeah, this is the 1998 version. And then we also have another 1998 car. But this is the 500 win. I've actually reviewed this on the channel before. You probably go look at it. Probably watched it, I hope. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite 164s, just because it's Dale Earnhardt, just because it's the Daytona 500 win. You know, 20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. Dale Earnhardt will come to the caution flag to win the Daytona 500. Just him driving on the pit lane, everyone high-fiving him. Very big achievement for Earnhardt. Very unfortunate he couldn't win more, but yeah, it was a nice moment, and it's a nice diecast. This is, of course, part of the NASCAR Classics line. This is a newer version. But they did actually make race versions back when he actually did win it. But I don't have any of those, so I have the chapter classic version. Getting down to the final 2 1/64th here. We have this one. This is actually the first Dale Earnhardt diecast I ever got. And it's just, I think this is his 2001, 2000 car. 2001, I think, which, of course, we all know what happened in 2001. Rest in peace to Dale Earnhardt. But this is a very nice car. It's my first ever Dale Earnhardt car, so I'm happy to have it. No more Burger King, you have Sonic now, but this is back. This is when it had Good Wrench Service Plus and not just Plus. Yeah, very nice car. Glad to have it. It says 2003 on it, because I think this one was actually made in 2003, not 2001 or 2002. So, I guess you can say this is a 2003 car. I don't know. But, yeah. It's the first ever Dale Earnhardt diecast, so it's special to me. Not because of what happened, okay? Not that reason. It's because it's the first diecast I ever got of Earnhardt. And finally, to end off the 164th, we have the 75th anniversary car. As you can see, it's the blurry decal one, so it looks like shit. Man, Lionel Racing did some of these diecast dirty with the blurry sponsors, the blurry decals. March 12th, 2000, because that was the 75th win. I think they all were their drivers. I know we had like Richard Petty, Darrell Waltrip, Jimmy Johnson, Cale Yarborough, and it was, you know, they have the date of their 75th win. I think it was the 75th win. Should have been, because, well, look at the logo. But yeah, these aren't the best, because they look at it. It doesn't have Good Wrench, doesn't have anything on it. But maybe it was a licensing thing. I don't know, but I don't know. I wish they would like try to get the original sponsors, but if they could, I could probably understand. There's a hair right there. Get out of here. Yeah, this is a. Yeah, this is a, what would be a Gen 7 version of Dale Earnhardt's car would look like. So, yeah, very odd piece, but it's cool. Alright, there's all the 164s again. Out of all of them, this one's probably my favorite, the Daytona 500 win, like I mentioned. So let's get into the two 124th Dale Earnhardt diecast I have, starting off with the Dale Earnhardt Wrangler car from 1999 in the All-Star race. We were already talking about the All-Star race special paint schemes. This is one of them, along with the silver bullet back there. Yeah, this is the only Wrangler Earnhardt car I have, surprisingly. But yeah, this just screams 90s NASCAR. This, of course, has the deck lit. Have your fuel cell and stuff in there. Yeah, I think I can get the hood open. There it is. These older cars are a lot more easy. You just flip them over and they open. Very nice engine detail. Very nice. These are this car's freaking awesome. Yeah. And finally, to end off this little showcase, we have probably, I know I've said this for a lot of diecasts, but this is probably, if I were to rank the 124 scale diecast in my collection, this would be top 5. Dale Earnhardt's 2000 Talladega win. Of course, this was his final ever NASCAR victory. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely make a separate review for this car, because this is just badass. Like, look at this thing. Got the donut mark over the 3. It's just iconic NASCAR. Here's another look at the deck lit. Here's this one's deck lit. Fuel cell. Back when they were on the regular diecast and not just elites. Like I said, these are a lot easier than the newer ones. You just flip it upside down and it opens. Yeah, again, amazing engine detail. Got the old wicker bill over the roof, like this little thing right here. Got the orange number. This was during, I think, the Noble 5 era. But yeah, I really do like this car. It's a very nice piece. Does it have a DIN number? Hang on a minute. Huh. Doesn't have a DIN number, I guess. This is before. Wait a minute, does the Wrangler car have one? No, the Wrangler car doesn't have one either. So I guess they just didn't used to have DIN numbers. I guess it's a newer thing. I don't know. I have to research it a little bit more. But yeah, really nice car. Glad to have it. Of course, you have the big scratch on the side. I think this was the race where he went from like 17th to the lead in like 3 laps. Dale Earnhardt was probably one of the best restrictor plate racers ever, which is funny because he hated restrictor plates, but he was the best at it, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, it's really a shame he got taken away from us too early, because it would have been nice to see him grab a few more victories, but I don't know, it happens. Of course, rest in peace to Dale Earnhardt. But yeah, that's just a small little video I wanted to do, just showing off my Dale Earnhardt diecast collection. Let me know if you guys want to see any more of this, like with Briscoe or Elliott or Busch or someone else, because I have a lot of drivers, multiple versions of different drivers that it'd be nice to show off. But yeah, here's a final look at the 164th collection. Ignore Jeff Gordon, he's not important to this video. You guys want me to do a video for Jeff Gordon, that'd be cool. I actually don't have many Jeff Gordon cars, but yeah, here we go. Here's the final look at the 124s. Yeah, this is just a small little video I wanted to do because I was bored and I was like, you know what, why not? This has been a diecast showcase, I guess, of Dale Earnhardt's many different rides over the years. Thank you so much for watching.